least, we have Naomi. Naomi Scherelle is a living witness with Mississippi blood. She is a spirited healer, writer, educator, and alchemist from Chicago, cultivating soft places for Black folks to land. In 2021, Naomi released a chapbook titled The Clearing, a Black girl collecting her bones. In January 2024, Naomi attended the Roots Wounds Words Winter Writers Retreat as a fiction fellow, where she workshopped with Donnie Walton. In February, Naomi's short story On Being Claimed will appear in the February issue of the Midnight and Indigo Literary magazine. As the director of critical consciousness and programming for vocal justice, Naomi develops liberating spaces for educators to commune and deepen their practice. In her work, Naomi architects curriculum rooted in self exploration and compassion while centering the ancient art of storytelling. Naomi is also the creator of Four Colored Girls, Wellness, an ode to Black folks, and a declaration that comfort and joy are colored girls' birthright. What a bio. Oh my God. Please welcome Naomi. Beautiful.
Sorry, thank you. I couldn't come off mute. And I'm thankful for spaces like this that challenge me to work on my bio. So thank you for that. I'm going to start with a love poem. My name is Naomi. I use she and they pronouns. I'm reading from I don't know if you could see it because my background is blurred, but I am reading from my chat book, The Clearing, and then I'm going to read some other pieces. This poem is called Loose Women. Our souls knew each other before we did. Someplace magic, where thick cerulean silk sprang from the morning trees to greet us. Our hot, watery brown bones broke through the thickness of our sycamore-covered skin to be there. Sometimes I sit on sunflower-coated dreams, holding up my head to the skies, daring myself to witness your hold me still eyes. Most time my belly sits tight, practicing heartbreak, because magic is for loose women and witches and them ungodly folks. The worldly ones with lipstick stains on their liberated, blistered mouths. Plus, my mother said I could never, should never love this way. One day I pictured us naked. Often we are naked, with our bloomers snatched, our pelvis up, and our breast erect towards a moonlight we could barely make out, yet wanted so badly to feel. We daydreamed hopelessly under ginkgo trees, tasted elderberry sweetness on our black, delicious mouths, juices thick and untouched. Berries plucked from the finest fiery bush, and we heard God there, the one them godly ones can't hear. And collectively, we reigned above the glare of too much love lost, like a heaping, explosive love machine made of wet dreams, escape, and one-way ticket train rides. So that is Loose Women. And I wanted to offer that because I mostly write about the dead. So I wanted to give some soft before we go there. This piece is called Rememory. Ancestors don't always come in whispers. They don't always tuck kindly in corners laced with rosaries. Sometimes they come reckoned and reckless with ribbons tied to their tongue, vengeful with slingshots wrapped around their thighs, party with the finest type of rebuke. They come steady-handed and worthy. My ancestors bear salt on their tongues, lift rocks and waters and make them cry out. These rocks and my ancestors know the name. They gather and become God. My ancestors make those who pillage our rapture know the fruit, make them swell with us, choke on the abundance of ravished trees and thick brown cracked out water. Ancestor, I cannot deny that name. We are a woven piece of divinity, and I am their most indignant war cry, and together we are many, and we will never come kindly, and we will lift our blood, skin, breath, and hands and union to make this earth shake and testify our name. This is harvest time. So that one's about my ancestors. And now I'm going to read another one about the dead, but this one is more about me kind of finding my power through my lineage, and I'm still working on it. It's a newer piece. It's called Blessed Are the Meek. I'm putting this someplace my grandma can hear it, and her grandma gonna take the teeth and imbue luck on everything that comes after. Because she know folks like us keep a ram around in the bush someplace, and I don't go out looking for what I have already become, a fermented revelation. I am a raucous bounty and blood that remembers, something kept and covered in the best of a dead woman's prayers. I am the last note sung at revival, the sit down after the plow. When I lift my hands, the waters come to greet me. I share the face of all the names you thought were lost. Folks come to see all the life swelling in us. Days of glory-bound assurance resting in my hips. When we fold, the earth will take over. Together, we revel as God's name. So that is Blessed Are the Meek. This next one is really close to my heart. I've shared with some of y'all that I'm named after my grandmother, who was a watermelon sharecropper, who got her bachelor's degree and worked for Operations Push and died early at 34. Her body, she moved her family from Mississippi to Chicago. When she died, her body was sent back to Mississippi, and then some developers came and then moved her body and did not notify her family. So we don't know where she is buried. So this poem is about me looking for her, and it's called Unmarked Grave. I'm looking for a woman, and I don't know who she is or what she looked like. Couldn't tell you her mannerisms. I can only feel her in my bones. She a heavy stoned memory, a head nod when I'm cooking, a cool buzz when I'm afraid, goosebumps after my mama say amen. Death ain't never been a promise, and how it possible when I touched her face in my mirror. Here she becomes a beacon, reminding me to come back home. She calling for me, but they didn't already moved her body, picked up and disordered what was left of her flesh to make room for fantasy. She a ruin given no grace. Her daughter will not return to the land that she tilled. How could she with wet breasts and no one teaching her how to mother? But here I am with a dead woman's name, looking for a dead woman's grave. Here in the deep woods, homeless in the womb that birthed me, sprawled out on bended knee, pleading with the land. Won't you show me to the best of my dead things? Peel my skin back, shed what you must. I will cut out my heart to feel a touch of that love. I am vomiting out my name, praying that the stench of this grief will inspire the earth to quake. Then I'll tussle through overgrown weeds, swim through a river of hates, losing my hands to the dust I've become. I will find my way home. Thank y'all so much.